The dividend payout ratio is a financial metric that helps investors understand how much of a company's earnings are being distributed to shareholders in the form of dividends. To calculate the dividend payout ratio, you need to know two key pieces of information: the annual dividends per share and the earnings per share. First, find the annual dividends per share, which is the total amount of dividends paid out to shareholders in a year, divided by the total number of outstanding shares. Next, find the earnings per share, which is the company's net income divided by the total number of outstanding shares. Then, divide the annual dividends per share by the earnings per share to get the dividend payout ratio. For example, if a company pays an annual dividend of $2 per share and has an earnings per share of $5, the dividend payout ratio would be 2 divided by 5, or 0.4, which can also be expressed as 40%. This means that the company is paying out 40% of its earnings to shareholders in the form of dividends. A low dividend payout ratio can indicate that a company is retaining most of its earnings to reinvest in its business, while a high dividend payout ratio can indicate that a company is prioritizing dividend payments over reinvestment. As a general rule, a dividend payout ratio of 50% or less is considered reasonable, as it allows a company to maintain a balance between paying dividends to shareholders and reinvesting in its business. However, the ideal dividend payout ratio can vary depending on the company's industry, growth stage, and other factors. When evaluating a company's dividend payout ratio, consider its financial health, growth prospects, and industry norms. A company with a high dividend payout ratio may be at risk of reducing its dividend payments if its earnings decline, while a company with a low dividend payout ratio may have more flexibility to increase its dividend payments in the future. In conclusion, the dividend payout ratio is a useful metric for evaluating a company's dividend policy and financial health. By understanding how to calculate and interpret the dividend payout ratio, investors can make more informed decisions about their investments and better assess the potential risks and rewards of a particular stock.